Yes.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's another lovely morning, as usual.
It's a bit meeting-tastic at the moment.
It is. Yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit.
It feels like people have kind of really got into the Zoom meetings now and decided we should all do them all day, every day.
Yeah.
Not leaving much time for any actual work in between the meetings.
Wait, I need to turn that down. Yeah, I mean, I would say, I commented to somebody yesterday, you could normally take, if you really work flat out, you can take about 5 or 6 meetings in a day.
Yeah.
On Zoom, you can technically do about 14.
I know. Feels a bit like that because there's no walking time between your meetings. Anyway, we're not here to moan.
No.
We're here to have Elevenses.
Morning, Tom. Morning, Jason. Morning, Adam.
People. Hope everybody is doing okay.
Better pull this up as well so we can see everybody that's commenting. Yeah. Put a little comment in the thing. As usual, we've stopped. We've got our tea.
We do.
What have I got? Ginger.
Yes.
Ginger tea. There you go.
That's
livens you up.
Just habit. Just make that.
This is not a Magnum PI shirt, actually. Thank you very much, Chris. Just for that, I'm going to show you my shorts. Look, there you go. Look, bright blue shorts. All right. And I'm not wearing any shoes either. So there you go. Now you've got, that's got me own back on. You've had to see my legs. There you go.
Thanks for that, Mark.
No worries.
Shall we actually introduce the guest, which is who people come to see rather than your legs?
Well, just somebody says Beverly is beautiful. That's Gareth.
Thank you very much, Gareth. That's very kind.
I'm watching you. Yeah, right. Okay, so who's our special guest today?
It's another return guest, and we're very excited. It is Mr. Ed Harcourt. No, Mr. Edwardian Haircuts, apparently.
Hey.
Morning, Ed.
Morning, Ed. How are you?
I'm just so wacky and full of hijinks today.
What, more than last time?
I just want to apologise for my outburst earlier and the bad language. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, we're not worried about what you said.
You said one of my trigger words. So
trigger words.
We should say that before to a kind of, I don't know, a tirade of rage.
Before we came on air, I accidentally said one of Ed's trigger words, and that's why we were 30 seconds late this morning, because we had to wait for Ed to calm down.
I'm fine now. I'm good.
You're all calm.
I'm gonna play a really calm, peaceful song.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, well, for a change, why don't we take the calm, peaceful song right now, and then we'll come back and have a longer chat with you afterwards? Should we do that? And then we can all calm down.
That sounds wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ed Harcourt.
Spins its web mountains flow. There's something in my eye, bloodshot in disguise. God knows I really tried, making the good time, aiming to climb. Scattered seeds can't fight the cold. Circus was just once too long. There's something in my life, bloodshot in disguise. God knows I'm really tired. Let's make the big time, aiming to fly high. Let's make the big time, aiming to fly, aiming to fly. Spider has a legs. You
I'm going to say that feels like that was just for me, and so I'm going to believe it because I reached out and I found, look how old and faded and scratched my actual CD of Here Be Monsters is.
Are you trying to make me feel really old?
No, I'm showing how loved it is, Ed.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. I'm John Merrick. I'm just going to lie down.
I think we can definitely say that lockdown might be getting to you.
I think it may be. I think I may. Actually, I'm just moving this mic. Just sorry, 1 second.
Go for it.
As you can see, since you last saw me, everything in the studio is kind of, I've just sort of given up on cleaning. I just don't really care anymore. The studio is sort of starting to resemble, I don't know, kind of Stig of the Dump vibes.
No, I think the studio is actually looking more and more like a grassroots music venue.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I should I'll just never go. I'll never venture out again and just stay in the studio, and people can just come and do gigs here. You know. 1 second, I'm just trying to get this. Hopefully, that works. There we go.
Tom Thomas says Ed's house looks great. I don't think this is not actually in your house though, is it?
No. Basically, this is the wolf cabin. That's what I call it, and well, I call it because on my 40th birthday, my wife bought me a neon sign that was a howling wolf, and it said cabin. And I hadn't actually officially named it, so I was kind of like, well, it's got to be the wolf cabin. I'm glad that she didn't get me, you know, like a neon tapeworm or something, because that would have. It doesn't really have the same kind of ring. Pun. But,
right, technical nerd question. Your guitar in that last song was open tuned to.
Open tuned to E major chord.
Right. Okay.
So
thank you.
I've got it tuned basically when I started off as a pianist, and when I was like 9, but then I taught myself guitar. But I picked up the guitar upside down, and I didn't really know any chords, so I kind of tuned it to an E major, and then I could just use like a bar chord, and that's how I learned. And then I started to learn it normally in the normal tuning. But I specifically wrote that song with that tuning because it had the harmonics. So
yeah,
you could kind of do the harmonics in an E major. So.
We could probably do with some Ed Harcourt masterclasses in how to play various.
I've actually been doing on Instagram and Facebook. I've done a few little tutorials where I kind of put the camera above the piano and I kind of go through the songs, and then people can see where my fingers are moving and stuff. So I've done it on a few songs, and admittedly, I might have chosen I did it for the music box, and that was it's actually quite a difficult one because the chords are like all like.
Ooh, jazz.
Diminished and kind of slightly mysterious chords. So I like So I kind of like, and then next time I do it, I'm just going to choose a much easier tune, if you know what I mean. Not that, I'm not saying that people wouldn't be able to learn it, but it's just kind of, if you're just starting out, it's a lot easier to have something that's like 3 chords,
Yeah. So we haven't seen you for 3 weeks. 4, I don't know. Time has become meaningless, hasn't it?
Yes.
I've got younger.
I'm not getting any younger because we're doing so much work, and I think I'm going to merge this with my hair properly white rather than just getting lighter and lighter as time goes on.
I've got my kids to save part of my head.
I've been embracing the lockdown. I've really been living a really wholesome, healthy lifestyle. Just every morning I get up at 5 a.m. and I do the Joe Wicks workout, and then I have I do some yoga, and then I have like an avocado smoothie, and then I go for like a 10K run. I definitely don't drink a bottle of red or half a bottle of whiskey. Definitely not.
Well done, Ed. So,
okay, for anyone who's never met Ed Harcourt, he likes to do a bit of acting on the side.
So we had you on specially today, Ed, because you're taking part in the Save Our Venues campaign. And tonight you've got a live performance coming in. You're doing something. Is it coming from this studio, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically I'm going to kind of move things around and have a little setup and I'm going to have my phone kind of there doing the Instagram live, and then I'll have the laptop doing the Facebook live, and it's for the Lexington, and the reason why I'm doing it is because I'm doing it obviously in conjunction with you guys and the Music Venue Trust and Save Our Venues, and the reason why I'm doing it is because Stacey, who runs the Lexington, we've known each other for decades, so we have a history, especially from the Buffalo Bar, and I used to kind of do, I would do a show in London and then go to the Buffalo Bar and do another show, things like that, and also just had so many great nights there, and a lot of us, there was like a group of us, like a collective, who kind of just we'd go to the Buffalo Bar and hang out and drink. Frank, I'm just, give me a sec. Can you shut the door and go out? No, I haven't. I'm just on live stream. It's my son.
that is becoming a part of so many meetings. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so he probably wants me to. He's meant to be. They're being homeschooled, obviously, but he's. I don't know what he wanted. I'm glad that it's not to play Fortnite, which has become.
Who was going to
get to like 4 o'clock, and they're like, please.
Did you see Travis? I think Travis Scott was doing a gig in Fortnite. Have you seen that?
Yeah, because I've been into Fortnite, and they've got all the Travis Scott, the big kind of weird, his gold head, massive sculptures in the game. It's really bizarre.
Yeah,
I know nothing.
Insane. I mean, I've talked to quite a lot of people, and I think a lot of their kids, if we weren't in this situation, I think they would be a lot less relaxed about their kids, playing the game for like 2 hours. It is. I think when things get back to normal, we're going to have to kind of put in some stringent rules, if you know what I mean. I never thought I would say that because I'm not a massive fan of rules. Got to be a responsible parent,
Okay, so the stream later on will be on your Facebook stream as well, Ed.
Yeah,
Ed
it'll be on Facebook, on my Facebook Live and Instagram, and I'm, there's a lot of requests that have come in, so I don't know how long I'm going to play. I mean, it's meant to be for an hour, but who knows? It could turn into a sort of Springsteen type marathon.
But I told you, didn't I, last time, that we sometimes just put Ed Harcourt Spotify on, and then I just leave it on all day.
Leave it going. I mean, in that way, we must have made you at least 12 pence.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Contributors.
I know it's always interesting, isn't it? Looking at the different kind of figures of who pays out what, and it really needs to check. Anyway, let's not get into that. That's like another trigger word. I'm just going to say
artist royalties. Off you go, Ed.
No. Let's not. Let's not go there. So nice words. So the Lexington and gig tonight, 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. and there'll be like the link to the crowdfunding page will be there. So I imagine, I had a chat with Frank Turner last week. Frank and I did a little Zoom meeting, and And I just asked him how he did it, because he's been doing it, you know, for about 6 weeks. And so he explained to me, you can just do it through your laptop and your phone and and it's really simple. And you know, I will sort of every 2 songs be haranguing everyone, I imagine, just to kind of say, look, you know, come on, you know, give me your money, you know.
Or give them your money, I think. But
yeah, exactly. So I think they're at like 40,000, and they need to get up to 50. I think that's great. Yeah. I mean, it's a big challenge for the London ones, because, you know, the cost of running a London-based venue is extraordinary. You know, at the Save Our Venues website, there are some that just literally need $5,000 to get them through. There are others where it's 50. You know, and Lexington, I mean, it's a big venue for me as well. I think it's a great venue, and I love the Lexington. It's one of my favourite venues, and I'm just really glad to be, you know, helping in whatever way I can, you know. And I really think as well it's important to focus on, like we've talked about, I'm sure, focus on that one venue, you know.
Yes, one venue at a time. Yeah.
If you one venue at a time, and just kind of be like, right, you know, and hopefully you can help them get to there, you know. Even if I made a couple of hundred tonight, that would be, you know,
exactly. It all helps them, and as you say, by doing it venue by venue, it just makes it achievable. You know, if we went to people and said, "Can you save all 556 of these venues all at once?" People would just look at it and walk away. But everybody can understand. I mean, we should say.
I was wondering whether I should maybe also just, you know, do like 100 laps around my garden with a Zimmer frame.
I suggested Keith Richards should do it.
I don't know. I mean, you know, it's great that Captain Tom Moore has done it. It's insane. It's amazing. You know,
Colonel.
Has a young person done it with his
No, that's true. A baby. That's what we need.
It's pretty hard, you know, walking with one of those things.
Yeah, that's true.
And dangerous.
Right. So, shall we? Do you have a second song for us? I know you do.
I do have a second song.
Okay. Well, we'll drop out and then play the second song, and we'll be back at the end.
Okay. Cool. We're together, going to planetary, maybe in Chinese weather, where it's sanitary. I go out trawling fishing, and we're to the steak. I'm on a special mission for us to celebrate. We're swimming beneath the ocean, in the coral reef. I have a central notion that I will not be brief. Look on the concrete buildings, straight painted outside walls. You bet that there'll be nothing when the castle falls. We're going to Shanghai to watch we're moving to Shanghai. Goodbye. Moving to Shanghai. So don't you cry. Looks like we might have made it. Put in your silver dress. You look so beautiful, and I look such a mess. Across the city's landscape, the sun runs red. Maybe the moon will wait before we go to bed. We're moving to Shanghai. To what? We're going to Shanghai. Goodbye. Moving to Shanghai. maybe we'll have a flash storm.
I can't say anything.
I was feeling a bit miserable this morning, and thank you. You've properly cheered me up now because thank you, Ed. And I'm also going to tell you that last time you came on for us on Elevenses, I told Simon Hilton, like after the event, and he goes, "Oh, you should have told him to play Shanghai." And so now I did
Shanghai because that's Stacey's favourite song. So,
amazing. Well, when I share this on my Facebook page, I shall tag Simon in it and say, "Here you go, Ed's played Shanghai for us now."
Because your fingers and the piano are out of sight, we've got some suggestions of what you might be doing below the screen. They range from he's kneading dough to maybe he's logged into Fortnite.
I think it's pretty obvious that you were playing the piano.
It was my son. My son was doing all the hard work. And he was singing it as well. I was just miming.
Just miming in.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Ed, thank you so much for dropping by again.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. And thank you for all the amazing work that you're doing with all the venues. It's incredible.
Well, thank you, man. That's really appreciated. Can I just say, in the nicest possible way, and I mean this, I hope I don't see you like this again. But if I have to, please come back.
I'd love to, and that it's in a crazy way. This whole situation that we're in is kind of. I think it's made a lot of people. It's affected people in different ways, and every day can be a different mood and stuff. But what I have got out of it is just kind of continuing and trying to be positive and creative, and just and keep in contact with people. And I think maybe when we come out of this, there'll be a lot of things that will change for the good.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think there's a lot of connections being made. Our little community really, really engaged with each other now. And when in the comments thread here, there's just so many venues sitting here, just like they stop what they're doing at 11 and come and join this. We should probably keep that going a little bit after this is all over.
Yeah, you should, man. It's a great thing. I think it's brilliant. So I'm glad to be part of it.
Not too far until we're all in the Lexington.
Damn right.
Where Steve Lamacq can wear his punk trousers and you can play a song.
Absolutely, I'll be there.
But in the meantime, 8:00 tonight, you can entertain us all again if we all go. Well, in fact, you can go to the Save Our Venues page and link to the event from there, can't you?
But you also on the bottom of the screen.
Bottom of the screen, Ed's Facebook, and thank you, Ed. Lovely to see you. I hope you enjoy it tonight. We will certainly enjoy it.
We'll be there.
Good to see
you then, mate. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
A bit emotional about that one.
I know. I really was feeling a bit low earlier, and that's really helped.
Yes, having to write 27 pages of policy documents will definitely do that to you.
Right, we better get back to it.
Going back to it. Thank you, everybody, for joining in again this morning.
Everyone.
See you all tomorrow. Really good one again tomorrow. See you then.